I said all that to say is that just as we pigeonhole, and Pastor Williams heard me say this at his conference a month or so ago, as we pigeonhole those kids out there with sagging pants, and dreads, and bandanas, as we pigeonhole those kids as being bad, one bad cop pigeonholes every one of you. So for every one bad cop, you've got 100 that are good, that are doing their jobs, that are thinking about the community, the entire community. But one ruins all the work that you've done. So, and I said that all to say this, is that, my experiences, and I have to, and I don't know why what happened to Mr. Cooley, Officer Cooley, Pat? This man is always in the community. He has his ear in the community. And we had an opportunity to work together here back in the summer. He saw an elderly guy in a wheelchair that was struggling to get to his van from his house. The patch of parkway where he gets to his van was always muddy. So I think he called Pat called me. We put a piece of sidewalk right there where he gets in his van. Just a yard of concrete, half an hour, worth of my guy's time, made this man's life easier. But we wouldn't have never known about it if not for Officer Cooley. Those are the kind of relationships I think that, I'm not sure how every department is, but those are the kind of people that we need in our community. Those guys that are out there not just looking for crime, but looking at the community, the need of the community, what the community needs as a whole. And again, back to the minority thing, it's called Man in the Mirror. These young guys out here that are causing most of the problems don't see themselves reflected in the police department. So they don't want to be police officers. What can we do? What can we do as a community to help you get minority recruitment up? I guess that's my question. And again, like I said, my experiences have been wonderful. The officers that worked my grandson's case, the community that stepped forward and said enough was enough. We had a vigil on Monday and he was in handcuffs on Wednesday. Those are the kind of things that we need more of, to be happening every time we get some violent crimes happening or homicides happening. For the community to step up. The stars just aligned perfectly for my grandson. And sometimes I feel guilty. Sometimes, I spent 4.5 months at Children's Mercy, and I'm feeling guilty because my grandson's getting better. He might be in a wheelchair the rest of his life, but he's still here. And I see these parents there that kids are terminal. They have all kind of illnesses, and I felt guilty. Why was I blessed to still see my grandson, or still have my grandson, and here all these parents are? Again, the man in the mirror is not, I don't think it is intended to be a distraction or it's not intended to be a slight of police or law enforcement by any stretch. And I hope you guys understand that, because I don't want to get a ticket when I leave. But again, you guys, I really do appreciate you, and I'm glad Pat asked me, and I'm like him too, I don't know why he asked me to speak, but I do want you to know that especially Chief detectives that worked at my grandson's case, they went over and above what was expected of them. Not only solving the case or actually getting somebody in custody for that, but coming to the hospital and talking to him and saying, we got him, bringing him a book. That right there restore. I've always had a great respect for law enforcement, military. because y'all do things that I couldn't do myself. But those kind of things make us feel good. And we just need to see more of it. And again, the whole goal is what can we do as an individual, as a community, as somebody that said, you know, I was always in my community, but this instance or incident that happened to my grandson proved to me that I needed to do more. So just as I came to that realization, I'm asking you, what more can you do to help us solve these problems? Thank you.